Hi everyone, this is Jesse Maxwell, and you are listening to 96.9 Radio Humber. I am a producer, singer, songwriter from Toronto, Ontario, and it's so much fun to be here today. I'm really glad that Radio Humber asked me to do this. This is great that I am able to have opportunities to share what I've created with everyone. So, yeah, I'm going to play you some songs, and I'm going to play you some songs off of my latest album that just released, Radio Silence. I'm going to play you some older stuff as well. And I hope you enjoy. I'm going to start with Average. Average is a song that was, it was the first single off of Radio Silence. And this song I had a weird relationship with at the beginning. It was, everyone seemed to really like the song, and I couldn't really understand why. It was like really simple, and I wrote it in 15 minutes, and it didn't feel like I earned it. You know what I mean? And I think that, you know, me as an artist, sometimes I like to throw in the complexities of things. So I like to work with a lot of wordplay and metaphors and complex lyricism and imageries and whatever else. And Average was just kind of simple and right there and honest, and everyone could relate to it. And yeah, so wanted to put it on the album, and I wanted to release it as a single, and everyone really loved it. It's been, yeah, everyone's been listening, so it's lovely. All right. Remember when you said you were gonna try? There's some things the money just can't buy. No one else can do it like you do. Was it too hard to love this fool? I don't care if you're a college dropout, you never drop by anymore. I see you working on your average lately. You were never just an average lady. I'll be all yours. And I guess I'll just chat with myself up to the late night. My bed looks strange when you're not inside. No one else really knows me like you do. No one's taking walks for miles in my shoes. Well, maybe it's time that I discover. But who am I without my lover? No one else understands me like you do. No one's seen all the world from my view. And I don't care if you're a college dropout, you never drop by anymore. I see you working on your average lately. You were never just an average lady. I'll be all yours. And the world gets cold when you're a lone wolf. It may not freeze me, but being alone would. 'Cause no one else will ever love me like you do. And now I see your face when I'm having deja vu. I'm not feeling love. I can't feel your love. I'm just not feeling love. Just let me feel your love. And I don't care if you're a college dropout, you never drop by anymore. I see you working on your average lately. You were never just an average lady. I'll be all yours. And I don't care, but you never drop by anymore. anymore. I see you working, but you were never average to me. To me. That is average. And you can't see, but I am playing the piano in case that was missed. Yeah. How are you guys doing during this time? I hope you're doing okay. I know that this is a weird time. This is a really weird time in the world. There's a lot going on right now. It's making me feel a lot of things, and I just want everything to be better. Obviously, quarantine, and this is difficult, and I think that people are losing their minds a little bit, and businesses are going under, and people are having trouble supporting their families, and I feel for you. And the Black Lives Matter movement is huge right now, and that saddens me, to hear all these things. And we know that it's happening, but now it's just getting filmed, and it's right there. And it's time that we all band together and make good changes in the world and come together as one. I strongly believe that. Yeah. So on a more positive note, I want to talk about the album a little bit. It's been really, really lovely to get the response from everyone that I've received so far. This album had taken me about a year to do, and I worked very closely with my record label Transfat Records, worked with Astral 22 and Top Notch Beats on this album. And it's really interesting, actually. We always have this talk, us three, because we all come from very different musical worlds. And Top Notch Beats is a very 90s hip hop head, and Astral 22 is very much in this 80s soul, which is incredible. And I'm much more of a modern alternative R&B type person. And all of our musical ranges span, and we appreciate and we listen to all different types of music. But it was really interesting bringing these three minds together on this project and just letting the creative juices flow. Like, I came to them with some demos a few years ago now, and we kind of just talked about the vision of the album, and like, I would produce some stuff, they would produce some stuff, and like, whenever I gave them something and I was like, let's do something with this, they're like, do you have any guidelines? And I was like, honestly, no, just like feel what the song needs. And it really, without limits, really gave it the creative direction that it landed on, because it's, as much as it is all over the place, this album, it's super cohesive. And I'm really happy it's out. I'm really happy. I'll probably talk about it more later, but in the meantime, let me play you some more songs. Let me have a sip of my coffee first. Yeah, you dig? Amazing. Okay, I'm going to play Barred Up Windows. This song is also on the album. Barred up windows of an empty soul. Let the sun rise when it's getting cold. Fight the urge to go and see what's next. Repercussions of the time you left. Look for trouble knocking down doors hard. Left on my held up sitting at the bar. Look both ways and now you've crossed them twice. Sit down and take my advice. Nothing's better than the shelter walls. There is trouble when the devil calls. Got so much on your mind, take a breather. Too much to let you fly. You're a keeper. Save your soul, falling twice, gotten steeper. Dig your grave. Ask the dead, they can't hear her. I'm the one you've been waiting for. Find my place to meet, this ain't home. Can't get up from the marble floors with an eviction notice on the wooden porch. Nothing, nothing, nothing is better than the shelter walls. There is trouble when the devil calls. Got so much on your mind, take a breather. Too much to let you fly. You're a keeper. Save your soul, falling twice, gotten steeper. Dig your grave. Ask the dead, they can't hear her. Barred up windows all disintegrate. Drink your poison, but it's him you hate. Your dreams all dying, call the coroners. They can't be roaming round the empty corridors. Nothing, nothing, nothing's better than the shelter walls. There is trouble when the devil calls. Got so much on your mind, take a breather. Too much to let you fly. You're a keeper. Save your soul, falling twice, gotten steeper. Dig your grave. Ask the dead, they can't hear her. That's barred up windows. Yeah. So I hope that you've liked enough of what you listen to right now to go listen to the album. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Yeah. I am all about supporting indie artists, hardworking indie artists, and I am definitely that. So please go listen. Please support. All right. Well, I'm going to play a song called Life on the Rocks that I wrote way back when now. Not way back when. I've been doing this for a few years. I've been doing this for about 3 years. So Life on the Rocks was the second song that I ever released. And it talks about addiction very subtly. Now I have another song called Room in Hell that unsubtly talks about addiction that I'm going to get to later. I'm going to touch on because I think that that's an important point. I like to talk about it. I like to be open with it because it's something that I went through and now I'm not going through anymore. So I like to share that. But this song is called Life on the Rocks. Catch the pun. Hand me the poison in my cup. You know I'm not poised when I'm in my cup. What's the point? My day's been dark, and I've just brought you down this far. But you just gotta simmer it down when the tears trickling down, and you just gotta figure it out. But I'm here if you're letting it out, 'cause you just gotta simmer it down when the tears trickling down, and you just gotta figure it out. I'm here if you're letting it out, 'cause you're an open sea to sail. When I be falling for your breeze, and I'll be as dead as a doornail. When I be falling to my knees, Baby, I can put you in a mood. 'Cause lately my perception has been skewed. What's the point in my land of fantasy? Come run away and give your hand to me. But you just gotta simmer it down. When the tease, you just gotta figure it out. But I'm here if you're letting it out. 'Cause you just gotta simmer it down. When the tears, you just gotta figure it out. But I'm here if you're letting it out. 'Cause you're an open sea to sail. When I be falling for your breeze. And I'll be as dead as a doornail. When I be falling to my knees. I get what I want when I want, and I want you, dear. I get what I need, and I know that I need you here. I know that you would rather touch the sky, but life on the rocks has been taking up all my pride. I know that the poison takes control, and I'll take a bottle in my hand and you to hold. What's the point? My night's been cold. My sun don't shine, but you were once all painted in gold. And you just gotta simmer it down. When the tears, and you just gotta figure it out. But I'm here if you're letting it out. So you just gotta simmer it down. When the tears, and you just gotta figure it out. But I'm here if you're letting it out. 'Cause you're an open sea to sail. When I be falling for your breeze. And I'll be as dead as a doornail. When I be falling to my knees. I be falling to my knees. I be falling to my knees. Yeah, that's life on the rocks. That's life on the rocks. It's been, yeah, that really was at all the beginning, of this whole adventure. So, if you've been riding with me since day one, thank you. If you're starting today, thank you. Okay, got to keep the vocal cords nice and hydrated, except it's coffee. We all know that coffee doesn't help that, but I'm not changing it. I've already made it. Okay. I'm going to be playing now. I'm going to continue playing some songs on the album. So a little bit about this album. This album is conceptually an internal dialogue. So each song on the album kind of represents a different dialogue. And so the first song, Average, right? The dialogue was loneliness. Nefertiti, which is the one that I'm going to be playing next, is infatuation. Temple talks about obsession. So it's all really experiences of the human condition, and different things that we go through and what we say to ourselves in our head. I think there's a lot of times where, yes, we're honest, and yes, we're going to say what's on our mind, but there's always a little bit that we keep to ourselves, whether that be because of shame, because of guilt, because it's not normal, because, we're feeling mysterious, whatever the case might be. There's always a little bit in there that never kind of leaves. So I wanted to kind of, bring that to life and be as honest as I could be within each song of the album, and really bring that to fruition so that you could get inside what the internal dialogue was. This is called Nefertiti. Body of an hourglass, more time to make it last. No reason to replace, 'cause around you his heart's in a race, love. When he's around her, she takes it off. All the stress of the labor job, counting down the minutes until they're in it. Now you can love him if you try. The time is running now as the day goes by. Girl, you're heaven sent, but you sold your soul. Sent down from the kingdom when you were gold. When you were gold. When you were gold. Your hair flows in the breeze. You're loving him with ease, because you never can live your life with another man. But you don't need to know, because your power, it seems to grow. You got a knack every time you push it back. Now you can love him if you try. The time is running now as the day goes by. Girl, you're heaven sent, but you sold your soul. Sent down from the kingdom when you were gold. When you were gold. When you were gold. When you were gold. That's Nefertiti. Love that song. It's interesting to do that one stripped back as well, because that one sounds very different on the album. But I like playing it. It's different. It's a nice change of vibe, you know? All right, so I'm going to continue. This next song is called Temple. So I kind of wrote these two songs together. Excuse me. I wrote these two songs together. And so Nefertiti was, initially the infatuation, and then Temple was the obsession. So when the infatuation gets stronger and turns into this whole other feeling, which is Temple, which is obsession. You're in my head, and I can't escape you. Making me beg every time I want it, giving me a body 'cause I just wanna feel it. Making me wait every time I need it. Body a temple, love a drug, I fiend it. You got a new scratch in your old heart. I knew you at the cold start. A self-destructed miracle, and I worship you to make me feel. The fire burns and you light my match. You wrap around and I feel attached. I know the sound you make when you're so alone. And we're waking up on the bedspread, through the curtain walls where the light shed. And we're worn out like a thin thread as we whisper what was unsaid. No more quiet nights alone, no more. Just let me taste the water from the temple, my own. Making me beg every time I want it. Give me a body, cause I just wanna feel it. Making me wait every time I need it. Body a temple, a love, a drug, I fiend it. Oh, cause you are in my head, and I can't escape you. Control my thoughts, I must embrace you. And then you pull me close with your gravity. Get on your knees and pray with me, and drop down like a casualty. Just open your mind to me and tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me I'm the only one you adore. You're the only way I feel free. What's wrong with me? 'Cause and I just wanna feel it. Making me beg every time I want it. Give me your body, 'cause I just wanna feel it. Making me wait every time I need it. Body a temple, a love, a drug, I fiend it. I fiend it. Oh. So yeah, that's Temple. I love Temple. Temple was a hard one to write as well. It, yeah. Some of the see the thing is with all creation, with anything, right? Some things come very easy, some things come very difficult, and like if the idea is there, like the idea for Temple was there. I knew exactly what I wanted it to sound like. And in the studio version, it's very heavy, it's very grandiose, it's over the top. Same with Nefertiti, really. Same with a lot of the songs on the album. I think that's just where I like to take things. But Temple was a difficult one to write. It didn't come as easily, but it got there. That's what's most important. And it took forever to mix. It was it was just fighting. It was just really fighting. But we brought it there, and it sounds really dope. So go stream it. All right. So definitely gonna play some more songs. I'm gonna talk about gigs quickly, even though there isn't really any right now. But if any of you are in Toronto, and maybe life will be different at this point and we'll be out of quarantine, but who's to say for sure? I have the album release show, which was originally May 14th, is now going to be July 2nd at the Baby G in downtown Toronto on Dundas. So come on by. But if not, I think I'm going to try to do a little like Instagram live performance, or I've been practicing with my band in the backyard, so we might do a little bit of something like that for everyone. We'll see. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna play Blade, and Blade is the very first song that I ever put out. I love it. I think it's cool. I think it's interesting to see the evolution from where this song was, where Life on the Rocks was. Colossal is another song that I played that I'm definitely that I released that I'm definitely gonna play later. But it's interesting to see the revolution, because the music that I just put out, which is Radio Silence, and I released it on May 22nd, I've already finished 2 more EPs. So the music that I'm making now is not the same that I was making, that it's just different. It's evolved. And so, yeah, it's cool to see the evolution. Barred Up Windows sounds, Blade sounds very, I just got a reminder to record this. um, Blade sounds very different than Radio Silence, the album. But it's cool. That means there's growth. That means there's hard work to evolve and expand to new sounds. But yeah, I'm going to play Blade right now. And there's a curse word, so I'm going to bleep it out to the best of my ability. If I don't, I'm just going to edit it out. She got goodness at heart, it seems like no wrongdoer. And she the life of the party, she make the skies bluer. Baby likes roses and the whiskey, and I don't give a damn if she missed me. Just check yourself, all strong and mighty, but you can't be home alone. Check for help, there's no one to save you, girl, and this the life you chose. Oh, child, you look like a new child, drunk on what is futile. Change come only soon now. Oh, Lord, I got a newfound respect for true sound. I listen to Ray Charles and Erica Badu now. You lost your culture when you lost your mind. You lost me now and I won't call you mine. 'Cause you just drove me mad, drove me through the gate, and we still wound up here in act of fate. I'm highly favored, no Lord, I don't hate her. I don't waste my time to blame her, 'cause she trying. Ooh, child, you look like a new child, drunk on what is futile. Change come only soon now. Ooh, Lord, I got a newfound respect for true sound. I listen to Ray Charles and Erica Badu now. My mama ain't gonna love you, 'cause you've been out here stressing about enough dues. And baby, I trust you won't make the same mistakes I've seen from some fools. My dreams are the one place my problems don't follow me. Away from all the drama, and maybe you're lame, can't call on me. You ain't nothing new, child, but you look like a new child, drunk on what is futile. Change come only soon now. Ooh, Lord, I got a newfound respect for true sound. I listen to Ray Charles and Erica Badu now. Yeah, that's Blade. That's Blade. That was the first song I ever put out. It's fun to play those. It's really fun to. It's like a little time capsule. You feel? You were in a certain place doing this. I remember where I was when I wrote that song. It kind of brings you back to that moment. So I like creating. It's a big part of my life, and I encourage people to do it. It just kind of frees your mind, especially at a time like this. Let me tell you, if you're home and you have not too much to do, create something. You know what I mean? Even if you feel like it's not your thing necessarily, but if you're losing your mind with boredom, why not? Honestly. So try something. Try painting. Try picking up an instrument. Try, what else do people do to create? Make something. Build something. You guys, I've been not shaving. That sounds weird. I've been sanding a bench. And I'm gonna sealer it and everything. Am I a handyman? Absolutely not. I've never touched anything like that in my life. I just don't have that skill set, but I'm figuring it out. So I'm sanding down the bench right now, and then I'm gonna paint it with sealer, this like honey gold rose color. And I'm really excited because it's out of my comfort zone, and I don't do that ever. So little things like that, just keep yourself entertained, keep yourself optimistic that the world is going to come back soon, and we will be able to go back to normal life. We might have to reintegrate slowly, and the transition will be weird. I'm sure it's already weird going outside into public places. So I'm sure that it'll take time, but it's all about patience. And in the meantime, go sand some benches, some wood benches. Okay, why not? All right. What are we gonna play next? I'm gonna play. I want to play Colossal for you. So Colossal is a song about self-love, really, and I have faced many different challenges in my life, a lot to do with mental health and addiction, and it really controlled everything that I did. So I have Room in Hell that I wrote, which I'm going to talk about later. But Colossal is kind of the moment where, you just realize that it's silly being down on yourself and being hard and critical and, holding yourself up to this pedestal that you have to be this perfect human where, I'm just human. I'm allowed to make mistakes, and I am allowed to love myself as well. And so Colossal, I wanted to just kind of write a little bit of a self-love song. I think it's very easy to write about love and loving people. But loving yourself is super cool. Let's not doubt it. It's great. So I hope you all love yourselves, and I hope this song instills that. Magic mirror, who look nice? Say it's me and I won't ask twice. Am I hallucinating till I'm in withdrawal? Am I to play a fool until the curtain calls? Are you telling me something that I don't already know? And are you taking my ankles along with the undertow? Well, we're done stopping for you. We got love that's long overdue, and we can't stop thanking the Lord that we woke up feeling reborn. We're done stopping for you. We got love that's long overdue, and we can't stop thanking the Lord that we woke up. So girl, move your hips when you feel the beat. I stumble the castle in my two left feet. This world's too big for a lost soul. When did monogamy turn to a fossil? You got delays till your plane take off, and you got CZs in your old fake watch. See the city lights so you won't stay far. You're just a city girl and you just break hearts. Well, we're done stopping for you. We got love that's long overdue, and we can't stop thanking the Lord that we woke up feeling reborn. We're done stopping for you. We got love that's long overdue, and we can't stop thanking the Lord that we woke up. So tell me, am I too smart for my own good mental? I just wanna do what's experimental. Leave the premise of the world we're set in. See territories of a new dimension. A little birdie told me I was destined to reach stars. I don't need your blessing. The magic mirror said he's one to trust, so we unapologetically are staying us. Cause we're done stopping for you. We got love that's long overdue, and we can't stop thanking the Lord that we woke up. We're done stopping for you. We got love that's long overdue, and we can't stop thanking the Lord that we woke up. Yeah. So that's Colossal. And I love that song, and I think it gives that positive message that we need, and it's important, and that we say to ourselves all the time is, when I talk about we're done stopping for you in the hook, right? It's not about a person necessarily. It's about myself stepping in my own way. and I'm done stopping for getting down on myself and comparing myself and getting jealous and wanting more, whatever the case might be, thinking that I'm not good enough, right? All that stuff aside, and I'm going to love myself. I think that's an important message for sure. All right. Let's see. Okay, definitely got some time. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'm having a great time. If you can't tell, I'm having a great time. And I want to thank once again 96.9 Radio Humber for having me on. This is so fun. I'm glad that I was able to share all this with all of you listening right now. This is super cool. I guess just real quick, if you want to find me on Spotify, it's Jesse Maxwell. And if you want to find me on Instagram, it's Jesse Maxwell, Jesse, and then wait for it. So it's Jesse MVXWELL. So it's like Maxwell, but the A is a V. Why did I do that? Because someone already took the other one. So what am I supposed to do, So we figured it out. And I like it. It's cool. Why not make an A a V? And it's Maxwell. That works too, for sure. Okay. Well, I'd love to play this song that everyone's been really liking, which is like really random to me. It's not a bad song. It's just random to me that this was the song off of the album that people like really, really, really lost their minds. So that was cool, unexpected for sure. But I'm gonna play it. It's called Whatever We Call This, and yeah. You hold the master key, but you're not too good for me, You still got love for me, Just give it up to me, slow it down, 'Cause even after all this, we still have whatever we call this. Who you gonna run to now? Hopping over fences, trying to clean up messes, trying to clean up. I must confess to you, I sneak around, stuck with my fears around. And I'm the coldest but the boldest, blackest sheep in town. Girl, you gonna run me down. Copping attitudes, I thought I hips, I glued, I thought I hips. I don't want a feud, I know you need some space. The driver hits the brakes, the bad taste in your mouth is turning to a stomach ache. And you hold the master key, but you're not too good for me, And you still got love for me, Just give it up to me. Slow it down, 'Cause even after all this, we still have whatever we call this. Who you gonna run to now? Just some mediocre, acting like a joker, he'll give it time and then he'll call it quits. 'Cause you'll outsmart him quick, burn him at both ends like you do, like a candlestick. Who you gonna run to now? Just some doppelganger with his lots of haters, he's probably greater, he's a better choice. Uses his gentle voice when he's with you. And you hold the master key, but you're not too good for me, And you still got love for me, Just give it up to me. Slow it down, 'Cause even after all this, we still have whatever we call this. this. You and I have visions clouded, made mistakes that we're not proud of. You were made for better things. Stay at peace and let it ring. You hold the master key, but you're not too good for me, and you still got love for me, just give it up to me. Slow it down, 'cause even after all this, we still have whatever we call this. Yeah, tell 'em. Okay, this song is called You're Better, also on the album Radio Silence. Go check it out. I'm really playing everything right now from the album. Nothing stops her broken heart from getting what it wants. In truth, you like my selfish psyche better when it taunts. Oh, I can't blame her. She wanna stand on the tip of the glacier. Don't go saving breath. It's nothing major yet, but you're better without my love. Or would you rather lose all you're feeling? You're better without my lights. And I'll just grab you one from the ceiling. You're better without my stress. When I'm never home to cuddle, put away your skin-tight dress. 'Cause look at you, you won't have trouble, no. You're just lucky I'm around, girl. And I'll just say that I won't be a saving grace. It's a little late when all the feelings fade away. It's been a while since I have seen your spirit free. You're judging when you're all alone. Wanted just a night, but then you asked for more. Oh. Or would you rather lose all you're feeling? And you're better without my lights. And I'll just grab you one from the ceiling. You're better without my stress. When I'm never home to cuddle, put away your skin-tight dress. 'Cause look at you, you won't have trouble, no. You're my favorite waste of time, girl. Let's get undressed and forget about the mess we made. Scatter links along the room of silver chains. You're my favorite game to win. But let's be real, there ain't too many happy days. Try to rise above it, but you just get played. And you're better without my love. Or would you rather lose all you're feeling? You're better without my light. And I'll just grab you one from the ceiling. You're better without my stress. When I'm never home to cuddle you. 'Cause look at you, you won't have trouble, no. Oh, you're better without my love, You're better without my love. You're better without my love, You're better without. You are better without my love. You are better without my love. That's your better. All right. We've come to the end. I think that's it. I probably am missing a few songs on the album. So if you missed it, go listen. There you go. This last song I'm going to do is called Room in Hell. And it's very, very close to my heart. So this song is basically the first phone call I had with rehab before I got clean and sober. And it means a lot to me, this song. It was a very difficult time, and I just wanted to be honest with myself and capture that moment in this song, and capture the feelings and capture the vulnerability, capture the helplessness. And so that's what I wanted to do. I think a big part of why I make music is because I'm an emotional person and I want to make people feel things as well. So this song was very empowering to put out, and I got a lot of feedback from people that it was, it made them really emotional. They connected with it, and that's what I like to hear. Honestly, I open my heart up. I open my mind up, as you can see in this set. I don't have a ton of necessarily flashy songs, but I like to stay true to myself, and I like to make things that make people feel. And so yeah. Now, to anyone out there, if you are struggling, know that it gets better if you put in the work. And I think that this song kind of made me realize that there was a way to do it, and at the time nothing seemed clear. Everything was cloudy. I was disconnected. Everything was dark. So yeah, I'm grateful that I made it out of it. I know it's lucky. I know a lot of people don't make it out of it, and it ruins people's lives. So I like to use my platform that I have to connect with people on that level, and be open about my struggles, because I know that there's a lot of people in the world who have dealt with it, or who know someone who have dealt with it. And I think mental health is an important topic to be talked about, which is not talked about a lot. I know the world now is more is more conscious of it, and we try to have taken away the stigma a little bit, but unfortunately it's still there. And I want to be a piece of the puzzle that helps change that. So this is Room in Hell, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you connect with it. I hope it makes you feel something, and I'm grateful that I can share it with you today. Never thought I'd be the one asking for the help, yeah. And I'll say it's for other people, but it's for myself, yeah. Here's my credit card deposit for my room in hell. Empty out my pockets, I ain't got nothing to sell. I told you once and I'll tell you again, you know I'm helpless. I have waited for my life to begin, but for now I'm helpless. Give me answers, I've been here too many years. Family is done with me, and they've taken away my keys, and they've taken away my keys. I look at the sky, and on my face I feel a breeze. They say the answer's up above, I'll get down on my knees. Oh, I tried it once and I'll try it again, but you know I'm helpless. I have waited for my life to begin, but for now I'm helpless. I know I've been hard to love, but I'ma work till the sky is above. Open up for me, and one day you'll be looking up to me. For everything that I've conquered strong, I'm hoping that I won't be gone for long. Won't you miss me? Won't you be concerned if I'm missing and I don't return? I got to get it all in order. This time I won't be cutting no corners, but not in any broken clocks. I'll never see the real pain I caused. I got to get my life in order. This time I won't be cutting no corners, but don't expect much from me. Don't expect much from me. I gave up once and I'll give up again, 'cause you know I'm helpless. No, I've waited for my life to begin, but for now I'm helpless. Helpless. It looks like it's helpless. All right, so that's Room in Hell. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. My voice is a little bit gone right now. I'm not sure why. It was gone a little bit today. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time. I had a really great time. Thank you once again to 96.9 Radio Humber for asking me to do this. I am so honored that I'm able to share this moment with you right now. So I wish you all a safe, happy, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to people around you. Create things. Remember, we talked about it. I haven't forgotten yet. Yeah. I'm gonna go before my voice totally cracks out. Thank you. Later.